Hey y'all, Kevin from IDC here, and I had to kind of put this out just because I'm reading a lot of personal statements recently. This is a busy time, as you can imagine, people applying to CAPID and PASS coming up. And so we're helping a lot of folks transform their personal statements. But I'm seeing similar to what I'm seeing in other parts of media, whether that be TikToks and Reels and faceless YouTube videos, AI generated music. I'm seeing a lot of what we would call AI slop, right? But I'm also seeing it even in personal statements. I'm getting them more and more each day that I work that I'll have someone come and I'll give them feedback on their statement, or they'll work with me. And I thought I'd share one quick example of this. The point of a personal statement needs to be to connect with a reader. If you're not connecting with the reader, if that reader doesn't feel like they're getting to know you through those words, it's not doing its job. And it can sound fancy and it can be written beautifully and it still can fall flat. And that's kind of what I'm saying is really beautifully boring personal statements come across the wire that I'm reading. One that I have here, I'll just kind of I changed, I've anonymized this, but this is just a little excerpt from one that was literally sent the other day to me from a candidate. Now, let's try to figure out what they're saying here, because if you can, maybe you're catching it more than I am. Quote, "My commitment to service is demonstrated through practical community engagement and underscores my dedication to fostering valuable skills like strategic thinking and my belief in contributing to community development." What does that mean? I'm guessing it just means I like doing community service. That's kind of like the best I can guess. But it's a lot of fancy words to say what? Going on professionally, my objective is to enroll in the International Dentist Program to align my extensive surgical expertise with the premier standards of U.S. dental care. I'm focused on mastering this profession's ethical frameworks and evidence based clinical methodology. So, using a lot of buzzwords sounds great, except when you actually look at what the sentence is saying, it's just kind of speaking vagaries. There's nothing clear and detailed. There's nothing specific here. It's just, uh, you know, evidence based, yeah, buzzword, all that stuff. I'm confident that my core attributes, discipline, resilience, and a strong work ethic, will enable me to meet the rigorous demands of the program and make a meaningful contribution to the dental field. Again, really nicely written. I cannot critique the grammar, the choice of phrasing that AI has done here, and it's done a great job. But what is it saying? And are you actually, and this is the challenge I would say, is this connecting with the reader? Does the reader feel like they really know who you are now from these words? Or are they just fancy words dancing around kind of a very basic statement that is basically I have a good work ethic, effectively. And when you're really just saying in a fancy way, I'm a hard worker, and if you've seen any of our videos, you know that people say I'm a hard worker more than almost any other phrase, any other quality in this process. That's usually the most common one. I'm a hard worker. That's kind of what it's saying, but in a very fancy way. And while you read it and you think, oh, that's really nice, and you might say, wow, this is, the problem with AI is it can give candidates a sense that they have written something really beautiful and effective because it looks good, it sounds good, and then they'll dump that into CAPID. But the problem is everyone else is doing it too. So all it's really done is raise the bar. Now everyone's expected to have perfect grammar. The problem is everyone's submitting a lot of hollow words that just sound really pretty. And unfortunately, when you actually get into them and try to decipher and pick apart what this actually means, it's not really that meaningful. And so I would just be careful because it can sort of trick you into thinking that, oh, I've written something incredible here. It's like a Shakespearean play. It's beautifully written, but not effective. The other problem, of course, is that these can be easily detected. Like this particular thing that I just read, when I ran it through 5 of the AI detectors, they all hit anywhere from 95% to 100% AI. So if a school can easily do that with a $20 subscription, they can just run these all through AI beforehand, put a score on top, and then before they even get to the person reading them, who's going to have to decide whether to invite you to an interview or not, they've already seen the score and it says 100% AI, and they think, okay, well, maybe they wrote the original and this was just kind of, improved by AI, or maybe, like many candidates I've actually talked to, they literally just told AI to write their personal statement, generated it, and dumped it and copied and pasted it into CAPID. And I've actually talked to candidates who admitted to me they didn't even read it before they pasted it into CAPID. So if they're not willing to read their own personal statement, the question would be, how much does a professor, how excited are they going to be to read it when they know that, on an AI detector, this is coming across pretty high statistically as AI. So anyway, something to think about. Um, Talk to us if you have any questions. If you are working on your own, happy to help. All right, take care.